Virgo, come on in here. You clearly need something deep because I got the Aquarius tarot deck out for you. Let's see what you got going on. What you need to know? Huh? What you need? The Lovers and the Magician. Relationship ain't gonna work until both of y'all decide to agree on it. Can't have one manifesting one thing, the other one manifesting something entirely different or a different person. This reconciliation ain't gonna happen unless both of y'all agree on it. Not just one person. Just saying. That's how deep this ain't that damn deep to me. Okay. Inspired, passionate, daring. Someone's being inspired. All right, let's think about how these came out reversed to me. That's basically why I had said what I had said. Avoiding, doubtful, but then I was guided to turn it around. Where there was doubt, there is no longer any doubt. Where there was confusion, there's no longer confusion. Where there was manipulation, there is no manipulation. Either this is the same damn relationship or this is a different relationship, a new one. Interesting. Anything else? Anything else? Six of Pearls, Four of Swords, King of Cups. Just a very peaceful union. This person, benevolence, ethical. If this is the same relationship where it was a mess and now it's not a mess, either way, even if this is a new relationship, y'all helping people. There's some sort of, okay. If this is someone that you need to reconcile with, first of all, it wasn't the most toxic relationship. You weren't getting your ass beat. There wasn't a whole bunch of cheating and carrying on. It's just you got your wires crossed. Somebody was doing too much. Too much judgment, too much criticalness. Somebody was doing something. But now you have to separate so you can come back together. And now you can do the work that the divine, that your contract said that you could do, that you should be doing. But I'm saying that with this benevolence, it says benevolence, humanitarian, ethical, Six of Pearls. And then this King of Cups is saying diplomatic, generous, grounded. Someone is more grounded now in their emotions. Someone's more grounded in how they communicate. Someone has a better understanding of their energy, so therefore they have a better understanding of your energy. This is if this is a past person. If it's a new person, this person is already grounded. This person is diplomatic. This person is generous from the gate. Even if it's in reverse, this person's always been generous with their money and their time. I hesitated with that. But something has changed. Something shifted in your love life or in this relationship. Something also shifted with a relationship with a father as well. There's revival, recovery. There's some sort of shift in this dynamic, or in this relationship, or your love life just shifting, and a new timeline has arisen. Wherever you fall, we're getting where you fit in. Some of y'all, this ain't gonna make no damn sense until it does. All I know is Judging by all 5 of these cards, booby, you're supposed to have a peaceful relationship, a healthy one, an eternal love. Someone is very decisive on who they want to be with. And you are very decisive. You're mastering yourself so that you can come together and now be more willing to reconcile or blend your lives together. Regardless if this is a new person or reconciling with a past person. Again, you broke up amicably, or it wasn't the worst of the worst. It wasn't tit for tat, toxic, day in and day out, talking to you crazy. None of that. This person grew, you grew, and now you're coming back together. Or this is a new person embodying that energy because you have done your work. So you're manifesting this in with the Magician. Again, for a long time, it also looked like you were never going to ever have this type of peaceful, loving, generous energy, benevolent energy in your connections, especially in regards to love. And Divine is saying that's changed. Remember what happened on the beginning of the reading. I switched the cards. The dynamic has shifted in one way or the other. If you're saying you don't want that person and they weren't hell on wheels, and you say you don't want that person in my damn comments, that's the person I'm talking about. The dynamic is going to shift. When? I don't know. Y'all all on different timelines. But some sort of dynamic is going to shift. Hold on. A kid is crying outside. I got to go be in mom mode. Hold, please. I'm back. Everybody's alive. Okay. My kid and all my play children. Clarify all of this, spirit. Some of y'all not going to know what to do with this, even if it's a past person or a new person. You're going to be confused. You're going to be like, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes what we're praying for, sometimes what we're manifesting for, I always said, we be weird as hell. When it finally comes in, be like, oh, wait. This is actually happening. Mm-hmm. I ain't mean today. You've completed a... oh, shit, I ain't mean to do that. You've completed a cycle. That's why this is happening. That person has completed a cycle. You've completed a cycle. That's why this is coming in. New passionate beginning. A cause for celebration. Somebody get married. Virgo. Somebody had to go within. You, Virgo, them. Are you dealing with a Leo? Some light had to be shined on a few things with the sun. Some things had to be illuminated. For both of you. In many different ways. Might be dealing with a water sign with this King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Might be dealing with a Gemini. What's the world card? I do not know. And what else did I see in Virgo? 2 Virgos together? Well, that's interesting. That's something I don't ever hear. And I said Leo, right? I don't want Side of Swords. You wanted things to pick up, but to move faster, but they couldn't. If you had moved any faster, if things had moved any faster, you were not ready. You had a false start or something came together with somebody too early. Let me clarify this magician card. Just this magician card. Clarify this magician card. Actually, y'all came out together. Let me clarify both of y'all together. Clarify this magician and this. Oh, shit. I can't make this shit up. It's the Eight of Wands. Fast communication, shifting. Anywho, clarify the magician and the lovers. Now, if the Eight of Wands come out, it's a balancing act. What you gonna do, Virgo? What you gonna do, Virgo? And this comes in. What you gonna do, Virgo? Huh? Juggling. This is what I wanted, but this isn't how I wanted it. This is what I wanted, but I didn't expect it from this person. This is what I wanted, but whatever the but is, I finally got my life right. So how do I incorporate this new pentacle, this new opportunity, this new relationship? How do this other person might be thinking the same thing? How do I incorporate them? I manifested this, but now how do I make room for what I manifested? For what I prayed for what I've worked for. I wanted this reconciliation, but why now? Why didn't they come in sooner? All of that. They didn't come in sooner because they were indecisive back then. They didn't come in sooner because they didn't know how to incorporate you in their life. They didn't come in sooner because you wouldn't know how to incorporate them in your life. You wouldn't know how to do that. They didn't come in sooner because you weren't done with the other ex. They didn't come in sooner because they weren't done with another ex or somebody they was dealing with. They didn't have their ducks in a row. That's why they didn't come in sooner. Whoever needed that. Or it didn't happen sooner. Both of you weren't in the right headspace because both cards was in reverse. Yes, do you understand me? Cool. You had other plans that you wanted in the past. They had other plans. Now your plans both go well together. Or they were on their right timeline, but you weren't, or vice versa. This is why it didn't happen sooner. That's what I'm saying. This is if it's a new person or someone you're reconciling with. For some of y'all, you broke up with someone and the divine did not bring them in until you finally decentered them. Boom. Or the new person didn't come in until you finally decentered men all together. Yep. You found out what you like and you stick to it. You found out your mission and you stick to it. You have found your identity outside of said opposite sex or same sex, whatever. Whatever you fall with, you was a little obsessive. You get in a relationship, you get a little anxious, you get a little obsessive, you get a little extra critical, you get worried about whatever you trying to fix, whatever they got going on that you're not fixing your shit. Now you know better, so you will do better. and vice versa. Okay, cool. I'm done with your reading. I think I said what I had to say. If it made sense, like the video, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Virgo, I holla.